The PlayStation you see here was the very first disc-based console I ever put some hours into. I say this because I had a Panasonic 3DO that I played Gex and Road Rash on, but who the heck remembers that thing? To this day, I remember sitting on the floor in my bedroom, staring at my wooden encased TV tuber and playing some Spyro, Driver, and many popular classics like Final Fantasy. But now, in 2025, I like to play PlayStation games wherever I want to on my gaming handhelds. But sometimes, I like to dock my handheld and play these classic games on my big old 65-incher and see all the wobbly pixels upscaled and as smooth as butter. But what do you use to play PlayStation games with when docked? The Tegenaria Lite by GameSir, that is. A USB type controller that looks like a PlayStation controller, has the symmetrical joysticks, literally looks like a PlayStation controller with the nice ergonomic bumps, I guess, grips that you want to hold on to, just like a PlayStation controller, and some other fancy buttons that are kind of for basically newer devices. So you have your capture, your home button, your start and select, and a pride, I think. When GameSir reached out and said, would you be interested in this controller? I was like, heck yeah, I would love to do that because I have something planned that I want to use this for. And I'm not going to tell you guys that until the end of this video, but I do have an idea that I want to do because I think it'd be really cool to use this controller and actually get some use out of it. This is kind of like my first impressions about this controller. I haven't really tested it. I haven't opened it yet. I haven't looked at it yet. So again, this is just kind of a, you know, look and feel of this controller. It is a wired controller. It has Hall fixed sensor joysticks, anti-drift, and ultra longevity for the joysticks, durable membranes and buttons, high durability of analog triggers and buttons, asymmetric motors, so there's 2 motors for real sensation, 2 mappable back buttons, anti-slipped laser textured grips. It comes in this retro gray and a Serena Williams white. Yeah, so it comes in 2 different colors. And the biggest thing is this thing is under $15. You can buy this on AliExpress for under 15 bucks. I think you can get it on GameSir's website for about the same price, in American at least. I think it was like $28 Canadian on their site, but it was only like $16 Canadian on AliExpress. I don't know why it's cheaper on there than it is on their actual website, but still pretty cool. I really like the retro gray color because I like the color of it, and it kind of goes with the fact that this is kind of a retro gray too, right? So for the price, 15 bucks, you can't go wrong, especially when it comes from a company that makes really good controllers. But we're going to be one to judge that in a second here. Now, I am going to open this up. Like I said, I haven't opened this yet. They reached out to me. They wanted me to check it out and share it with all of you. So just a box, nothing else. That's it. Not really much else to say about this. And oh, there are some stickers. I think they always add stickers to their products usually. Oh, maybe not. Maybe no stickers this time. So join the Discord for GameSir. You can join them. Contact them today if you have any questions. And yeah, there's no stickers in here. Not a big deal. Usually they throw some stickers, but that sticker. Let's take a look at this thing for a second. We have very nice joysticks. Yes, these do feel like very similar to a lot of their other kind of controllers that they've been releasing lately. And we have nice membraney A, B, X, and Y buttons. And this brings back memories because I really liked the PlayStation back in the day. And this does bring back memories. It's got soft D-pad, nice soft D-pad, and has the Hall effect triggers on the back. Soft membrane-y R1 and L1 buttons as well, so they're not tactile, micro switchy or anything like that. We have our R4, our L4 buttons on the back, so these are probably just secondary buttons to your main buttons on the front, and a home button, a capture button. Kind of reminds me of the soft buttons of an old controller. Start and selector up here, and we have our pride flag button, which is our menu button or our mode button, I guess. So kind of cool, and it really does bring back a lot of memories of the old PlayStation controller. Has the ABX and Y though instead of the square or X, circle, square, and triangle, but that's not a big deal. People get used to that. And of course, yes, it is USB. So one big thing I did want to try out was to see if it would just connect to an Android device if you have like an adapter So I have an adapter like this, and it would be kind of cool if it does just plug in and play. So here is my Odin portal. Now I probably have to take this off because that's not long enough. And let's see if that actually plugs in. So it does say it works for Android and PC and iOS and Switch. It does work for the Nintendo Switch, I guess, too. So yeah, it's actually working. So you just plug it into the USB-C, which is pretty cool. And we could just jump right into a game maybe. Hopefully it'll just recognize it and actually play it. Let's see if I have any save states on this game in here. I think I do. Yes, I do. Can it play it though? I think you have to actually set up the control. So let's go back into our controller port and auto map our games here. Tegenaria. And now it actually feels like I'm playing PlayStation. So that is pretty sweet actually. And if you wanted to dock this, obviously, I'm sure your dock would allow you to do so. But this actually just gives me real, true PlayStation vibes now. And it feels really good in the hands. It does feel great. It has like that texture to it. And it does feel like it belongs to, you know, this device. Like, it does feel really cool. Now, obviously, I'm going to test it out some more. Maybe come back to it again if you guys want me to. And if you want me to, then comment in the comment section below after I've used it for a bit, because I am going to test this out with PlayStation a bit. And my idea that I said I was going to do at the beginning of this video is there is a horror Minecraft mod called the PS1 horror Minecraft mod. I have yet to play it. I have yet to watch anybody else play it. I went and tested it once. I played it for like 10 minutes and I was like, okay, I want to actually play this on the channel sometime and basically see what it's all about. And my plan is to play it with this controller, because I think it would be really cool to play with an actual PS1 controller, or a PS1 style controller, that is. Like this one, the Tegenaria, not the freaking spider that's crawling up your leg right now. Yeah, did you know that's a spider? It's a house spider. Tegenaria. I think it's called Tegenaria or Tegenaria. I tried to look up how to say it, and that's probably still pronounced wrong. But what do you guys think? 15 bucks for a cool USB style controller, and if you get a little adapter, I guess it's $2 for an adapter like that, then you could have yourself a portable PlayStation with true PlayStation vibes in 2025.